Users that possess XRP on Wednesday, I hope you'll be back on the crypto channel to join us. Your location is of utmost importance. Today was obviously a pivotal day. During the Federal Open Market Committee meeting, we expected Jerome Powell to discuss the prospect of a rate reduction, but he chose not to discuss there. You should also be aware that the market is reacting in an intriguing manner, which we will certainly address. It is about time we have a conversation about XRP and learn about its current and future price movements. The current price of XRP is $2.13, as shown above. While king prices are seeing a slight decline, queen prices are starting to show signs of improvement when considering the market overall. Please tell me what's happening. We will get to it later on, but in the meanwhile, XRP investors should be aware that the price of the cryptocurrency has dropped slightly, reaching $2.13, and a valuation of approximately $125 billion, 0 cents. Bitcoin has lost almost 1.7% of its value since yesterday. There are almost 3,500,000,000 USD worth of trades every single day, just like that. Before we continue, please note that the information presented in this podcast in no way constitutes financial advice. Before investing any money into cryptocurrencies, you should always conduct your own research. That was then. Interest rates will remain unchanged per the Federal Reserve's decision. Many individuals breaks my heart. A large number of individuals are irate. Do you have any idea what's happening? Could you please tell me when the rate is expected to begin to decrease? Many people believe that the United States and Canada are extremely similar. Furthermore, Canadians are clearly emulating the American dream as their country has cut interest rates on multiple times. Someone once said, "I'm sure you don't know how important this is, but I'm curious as to why it's not happening in the United States." All you Canadians can probably relate to this to some extent. Whoever loves them is ecstatic to see a rate cut because it's been so long since they last happened. Most people believe that the markets are behaving well. Whatever the situation may be, you should be aware that the fact that nothing has changed paints a clear picture of the current state of the economy and the degree of uncertainty surrounding the trade war. Obviously, this problem still hasn't been fully solved. There may be a pause, but during this time, there are additional tasks that must be completed, and that is all. The market reacted, as I mentioned earlier, and I will provide my thoughts on the matter in the section that follows. But first, let's cover the groundwork for understanding the global tokenized real estate market and its potential value. The back office will save money because of this, enhance the user's journey. It should be easy for you to see this with your own eyes. Would major corporations such as movements be able to reach a consensus on this? It is highly probable that they will begin tokenizing all new financial goods and services while maintaining the current infrastructure. Thousands of real estate investors and asset managers are currently facing this same problem. Tokenization will also take place, as it does with several non-real estate fund assets. Because there are no alternative options available to customers, there are currently trillions of dollars sitting idle in bank accounts and private lending portfolios. People will desire lower interest rates, an improved user experience, and access to additional home banking services. When tokenization is the norm for property management, the possibilities are practically limitless. In any case, air rights tokenization will persist. Moving ahead, the people will no longer consider the idea that many will seek to tokenize properties valued at hundreds of billions of dollars as a hoax. Asset class is going to be widely used in the near future. This appears to be something that will initially progress slowly, out of nowhere. There is a lot of evidence to suggest that this will initially happen slowly. In the meantime, the evolution of tokenization over the past decade is clearly evident. Before, it was light years behind where it is today. For this reason, I hold the belief that this theory is correct. The most recent 3 years would be the ones I would use in this case. The past decade is too long for me to mention events that have already taken place. These locations must be kept in memory. I doubt many are aware of the impending events. In my opinion, this is where the XRP ledger really comes into its own. Keep in mind the concept of a one-stop shop that I mentioned before. Check it out. New York State Representative Richie Torres has introduced legislation that would prohibit the federal people of the workforce and their immediate families from benefiting monetarily from meme coins and stable currencies. This truth is known to us. When both the Trump coin and the Millennium coin were released, many people were confused. Simultaneously, other well-known figures also began minting their own coins. It focuses solely on well-known individuals and doesn't address, in general, famous people are the only ones it names. What are the odds that this will happen to another famous person? Without a doubt, we witnessed the events surrounding the Trump coin. Millennium coin's fate is known to us. Just because some people did very well financially doesn't mean that everyone is distressed over it. Furthermore, it is evident that some individuals are boasting about the wealth of their close friends and family, which is the context in which this behavior is occurring. Tell me what you think by posting a comment down below. Now, take a look at this. As soon as volatility dropped and the band was compressed, XRP would inevitably rise again, frequently relocate. Also, I beg you to take a look at this financial secretary. So rest assured, this will occur as planned, both because you trust us and because we believe we are the finest option for purchasing digital assets. That is precisely what Trump is hoping to achieve. I don't think he was being vague when he said that. But before we get into it, let's take a look at how the current situation lets you see the growth of digital assets. Even though interest rates have remained unchanged, the market has experienced growth. What the fuck is happening? Keep in mind that the market will most likely respond negatively to your actions in that regard. Indeed, in the event that